Okay, YouTube, it's Chris, and we're back in the yard again. Today, the yard just kind of wasn't looking right. So I wanted to go ahead and put down a product that doesn't really get a whole lot of coverage on YouTube, or, you know, most people don't even think about it, is lime. So I did a pH test. My pH for my front yard, pretty much scattered around random places to do tests, was coming in at about 3.3, 3.1. So crazy, crazy low. So you want to put down lime to adjust that pH balance up so that the roots of your grass can actually absorb the fertilizer. Your soil has to help break down the fertilizer. The pH balance has to be in a certain range so the soil can do that. So one of the things you have to put down to help is lime. So today we're going to put down lime, and it's getting hot in Texas. I think we're at 92 degrees. So that's the time of year we got to do some sweating to make the lawn look good. So we'll get to it.
All right, so I had a bit of a freak out when I saw the pH levels on my tester for the lawn were coming in around 3.1, 3.3. So I ran over to Tractor Supply and got myself a bag of this 40-pound pelletized limestone and wanted to go ahead and get it applied today as quick as possible. First time using it, but it's going to work out great. So this is the handy soil tester that I picked up from Amazon. Really inexpensive Chinese product, but it actually works pretty good. It's actually the second one I had. I broke the first one. But introduction with lime, like I said, not a lot of people think about putting down lime. We're thinking about fertilizers, pre-emergence. We're thinking about different soil amendments we can use to try to help our lawns pop throughout the year. But one of the things that I'm going to be focusing on this year with my yard is actually building the soil. I want to increase soil quality. So I was thinking about lime. What lime does for your yard, like I said, it adjusts the soil pH balance higher so that it can better absorb nutrients. And what you're seeing here is just me around the yard getting as many samples as I possibly can from different places in the yard. I wanted to show as much of this as possible, just so you can get an idea that you do not want to just take a test from, like, the backyard, one from the front yard, and think it's going to be okay. You want to test different areas, as many areas as possible. You don't have to go crazy, but you do want to get a good sample around your yard, because some areas you may want to go a little lighter on, and then some areas you may want to do a second application and then come back, give it a day or two after a good watering in to see what the lime is doing for your soil. Okay, so now I had to load the lime into the spreader and just gonna work around the yard, try to get good even coverage in the spreader, making sure that no one spot gets too much or one spot gets too little. And again, this you can reference back to your pH tester as to what areas were potentially needing a little more and what areas were, doing a little better than others. My lawn was pretty much in the threes everywhere you go, 3.3, maybe 3.6 in some areas. So I went around the yard twice. Uh, Best practice for me, I like to use the lower setting for the spreader, usually around 4.5 or 5, 5.5. And I'll just do multiple passes and just trying to get all the product out by opening it up with a 6 or a 7. Multiple passes gets it more layers down on top of it. So yeah, just gonna spread it out nice and evenly. And yeah, that's about it. That's just the second to last step. And that the last step coming up is we're just gonna water it in, and then we'll check back tomorrow to see how the treatment did as far as raising the pH for us. Yeah, we'll give it a day or two. We'll see how it goes. But enjoy. Oh, like and subscribe. And we got plenty more videos coming your way about great fun stuff that we do around the house. Lawn, gardening, a fixer upper. We do it all. So enjoy.
Okay, so after the lime treatment, this first layer, just about maybe an inch where the root of grass gonna be growing. We got the lawn up to right around 6. So that's what we're looking for. That is good.